Welcome to the Gallagher-Iba Arena. We're here on the Oklahoma State campus, home of the Cowboys. They feed it inside. Stapley is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He gives them the lead. And he succeeds at the stripe, 2 for 2. Caskill throws the ball inbounds. Darren fired short.
Really solid on the defensive glass. That's the way to set the tone early in the game on the boards. There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
LSU have possession, and Jay, the defense is what everyone will concentrate on tonight.
Well, simply put, Mike, this is one of the best defensive units in the game. They can shut down even the most high-powered offenses. Let's see how they do with their matchups tonight.
Should be fun. Up top with the ball. Passes back. Allison off on the layup. The Tigers have the ball. They're up by 1. Sharp draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2 at the line.
That's some tough D right there, but he got more than just the ball on that play. He sends him to the line for 2.
He makes his first shot at the line. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. The Cats down by 3 with the ball. Collier pulls down the offensive board. Coswell hits the front of the rim.
Credit the excellent defensive effort right there, Mike. He really stepped up and pressured the shooter into a bad shot.
Takes the jumper. Quinn, 17 feet away. It's off the mark.
That is the way you teach your kids to play defense, and it's gratifying to watch them execute it on the floor.
Stoops with it up top. Coswell for the 3. Coswell off on that jumper.
Excellent hustle play right there, Mike. There's a kid playing really hard and getting the job done.
Allison has it up top. He goes up. Coswell forced that one a little. It went long. LSU with the ball and a 3-point advantage. The Wildcats down by 3 with the ball. From outside.
That's really good awareness there on the wing. He squared up and fired off a perfect 3. Nice form.
The defense has to be better than that. You can't give up wide open looks.
Not like that. Well, not unless you want to take the ball out of the basket.
Caskill passes it in. Ball fed inside to the post. Quinn couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw stripe. He gives them the lead. He gets them both. The Wildcats have a big opportunity here and can tie it up. It's loose. The Cats regain control. Darren will leave the floor. can't get the first. He misses them both. Collier misses an easy one. 2-point differential between these clubs. Sharp will get an assist on that one.
Well, the only reason the coach isn't yelling his lungs out on that play is because the shot went in. Really poor shot selection there, Mike. That's when a coach says, no, 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 no. Oh, great shot.
The ball's loose. The Tigers, with last contact there, the ref says they touched it before it went out. Stapley has the ball up top. Kicks it back. Picked off.
Boy, excellent defensive concentration there on that steal. Early on in a close ball game, it's really important to set the tone defensively, and that's exactly what they're doing.
The ball inside now. Conran gets it out. With the J. Quinn missed it just off the left. The Villanova Wildcats take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Coswell off target from the wing.
Close game in the first half, and that is a big defensive board.
Caskill can't finish the alley-oop. 4-point game we've got right now. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass. Mike, that's the sign of a superior rebounder. When he got his mitts on it, it was his.
Collier can't tip that one in.
Well, the defense wins this matchup. Let's just say two lesser players going against each other.
For the deuce.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he really nice form on his jump shot.
Collier comes off the floor for now. Stooks puts the ball in play. The Cats are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Returns the ball. Allison up top. Coswell for the tray. Coswell can't end the drought. The Tigers, Old Mo's in their favor, 11 of the last 14. Rhodey grabs the defensive rebound. It's a 6-point ball game. Stapley can't end the drought.
The defense was a little shaky, but it turned out to be effective in the end. Mike, they're leading in this ball game because they continue to get to the free throw line. If you continue to attack off the dribble and get the ball inside, you're going to put your opponent in a position to foul, and that's what they've done successfully thus far in the game. That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again. That was well done.
And there's nothing more basic in basketball than a good pass.
Boy, a beautiful feed and a nice jump shot to finish that play.
Rhodey inbounds the ball. The Cats are down by 8 with the ball. Releases. Allison is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. Collier looks fresh coming back out. He hits the first free throw. He hits both free throws. The Tigers have scored 13 of the last 18, and they have the ball. Kicks it back. From behind the arc. The Tigers score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Stooks triggers it in. 9-point game we've got going. Quinn steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. The Tigers score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Villanova Wildcats down 11 with the ball. Allison from long range. Allison off on the tray.
Superb execution with the coverage right there. This youngster stepped up his play and got the shooter to miss with great late pressure. Well, there was a mid-air collision there, but you couldn't stop the inevitable. That was a magnificent play. Taking it to the basket strong.
Throws it back. Now in the low post. Sharp kicks it outside. Great steal, Jay. They have done a tremendous job taking the ball away and getting easy baskets.
Mike, you're right, and by forcing these turnovers, you're getting the equivalent of a defensive stop. That can mean a 4, 5, or even a 6-point swing in one possession. That can be huge.
The Tigers get the hoop, and now they have 9 unanswered. This is a 15-point lead. For 2...
Oh, let's cue up the replay on this one. That kid has great court vision. What a pass.
And there's nothing more basic in basketball than a good pass.
Boy, a beautiful feed and a nice jump shot to finish that play.
Songando with the inbound pass. LSU have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They had the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
Mike, heading into halftime, this team has a big lead because they've shot the three very well. I think at halftime they're going to be talking about continuing to try to find open three-point opportunities, but not forcing it. They don't want to be cavalier with this good shooting. They've still got to play good defense and work to get good high-percentage shots.
Sharp has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. In deep, Sharp dribbles back out. They throw it down low.
This kid is really having a great game out there today. He's not only playing well, he's under control, and he's making the right decisions. Without this kid's effort, there's no way they'd have the lead.
Allison with the ball up top. Puts it up. Collier tips it in.
That was a nice call. This coach basically has something up his sleeve here. He capitalizes on some weak coverage and basically calls an audible, calls a play out on the floor, and his team did a nice job of recognizing it.
Shoots. Stooks gets his 6th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Jay, the clock's become a factor here.
If they hurry up, Mike, I think they can get a 2-for-1 right now on this possession.
In the paint. Darren short on that one. The Villanova Wildcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
And Jay, look at the assist.
He really passed it perfectly, and the shooter took great advantage of it, being ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
Darren passes it in. LSU have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Causwell steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Causwell gets rejected hard. Now in the low post. Songando passes it out.
Mike, that was a really poor pass, but you also have to give credit to the defense there. They did a nice job of getting around in front. You have to hold your man off or seal him off if you're that inside guy, and make sure you get that pass.
Allison with it up top. Takes the jumper. Allison off target from 14 feet. We've reached halftime with the score 24-17. And here are the first half's top performers. Caskill inbounds the ball. The Tigers have a nice lead here to start the second half, Jay. They were leading in the first half as well, of course. What's their recipe for success tonight?
Well, Mike, this lead is there because of the great three-point shooting by this team. They've got to continue to play solid defense, especially in the first 5 minutes of this second half. Send a message. Mike, this kid is just a force down on the low block. Look at him take the defense apart with that brutal back down.
Sharp has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. Sharp draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line.
Well, he stopped him on that play. There are no easy baskets in this game. He'll have to earn his two from the stripe.
He hits the first free throw. And he's off on the second. The Villanova Wildcats are down by 8 with the ball. Down low with the ball. Steals it away. Sharp decides not to drive.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts.
Stoops with the inbound. 11 points between these two teams. He gets the first of two. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Delivers back. Sharp, if he gets a 3 this trip, he would have 4 on the night. Caskill out on top. In close. Collier rebounds again. He's up to 7 now. The Wildcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Coswell can't connect with a jump shot. Collier steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. He shoots. Stapley missed the shot. That was a difficult chance. 9-point game we've got going. Is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
That's playing up a notch for this guy. A nice defensive stance.
He can't get the first. He blows both shots at the line. Feeds it back. They thread it underneath. Sharp already has 3 3-pointers. Could get a 4th on this trip. Darren blows the lay-in. 9-point game we've got going. Stoops misses on the alley-oop. The Tigers with a 9-point lead and the basketball. Quinn can't drop in the runner. Caskill kisses it off the glass and in. Stapley throws it in. For the deuce. Sanando rebounds the ball.
It's not going to be easy to contain a shooter like him, but with the mismatch, he succeeded on that play.
Quinn grabs it and throws it down. That was pretty. The differential, 13 points. Collier with the ball up top. It goes in deep. Stoops clanked it off the right side. LSU with a 13-point advantage now. From the outside. Sharp misses a fadeaway.
Your defense isn't over until you grab that defensive rebound. Great job there.
Allison hit the back of the rim there and misses. Sharp already has has 9 points on 3 three-pointers. Will he go for a fourth? Sharp for 3.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
With the steal. The differential, 13 points.
Boy, in a tight game in the second half, a terrific job knocking that ball away. That is the way you play defense if you want to win late in the ballgame.
Sharp up top with the ball. Only 7 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Sharp from the high post. It's no good.
Stay on your man tight, put pressure on the ball, and do not commit the foul. That's the definition of good defense right there. Good low post defense there. Maybe he gave up a little bit too much room, but he kept that shot from going down.
Sharp, three-pointer off. The differential, 13 points. For 2 points.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
Casco puts the ball in play. The Tigers have possession and an 11-point spread. Gives it back. The Tigers were ahead at halftime and still have a nice lead, Jay, as we play through this second half. Statistically, what can you say about this team as a whole?
Mike, as this game heads down the stretch, this team has shot the ball very well, and that's why they've got the lead. They've got to continue to be efficient offensively and work to get those good shots. And on the flip side, their opponent has to do a better job defensively if they hope to cut into this lead heading down the stretch.
Shot at the line. And he misses the second free throw. Sharp, if he gets a 3 this trip, he would have 4 on the night. Kicks it back. Messi up top with the ball. 3 ball. Conran off target from the wing. The Cats trailing here by 10 points with the ball. Another score, and just look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top 2 guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long, too. 7 points between these clubs. Quinn launches the 3. Quinn doesn't connect. It was short there. The Villanova Wildcats would love to get a basket here. Get something off that deficit. Inside shot.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these 2 kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
The LSU Tigers take it up court. They're up by 5. Pulls up for the 3. Sharp misses the jump shot. The Cats are back 5 on the scoreboard. Throws it up. Coswell off target from 14 feet. It's a 5-point game. Quinn doesn't get that one to go, and Jay, he's missed more shots than we're used to seeing.
Boy, he has, but you can't fault his shooting form. His team is playing well as a unit right now, and they have the lead, and that's all you really care about. But you worry about your star players staying in the ballgame and not forcing it.
Might get a W on an off night. He gets the first of 2. His second attempt is off. Has a look. Collier picks up his first rebound of the game. The Villanova Wildcats can trim this lead down a little bit with a score on this trip. Sharp already has 3 three-pointers. Could get a 4th on this trip. throws it back. Sharp three-pointer. The Cats are trailing by 6 and have the ball.
Boy, what a great setup. And giving the ball to the guy right in lockstep. That was really an easy-looking play, but they made it look easy by doing hard things well.
Boy, that was a nice feed, Jay. It looks like the dunk was inevitable on that.
Well, with this kid it was. This kid can really go up strong and finish a play. The coach is really pleased with that possession.
LSU with the ball. The lead is 4. And here they come the other way. The Wildcats score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Caskill throws the ball inbounds. Sharp, if he gets a 3 this trip, he would have 4 on the night. They drop it into the low post. Another basket, and we're seeing the backcourt just dominate this game, Jay.
I think this team's guards have really gotten the advantage in this ball game, Mike. You're going to have to really press out on these guys because they're knocking their shots down right now.
He puts it up. Between the first and second half, we have seen this young man go between nothing to becoming a factor.
And the way he's picked up his game has been a really big factor in this ballgame. Check out what he's done for his team. When he continues to play well, his team does well. That's how important he is to this team.
The LSU Tigers have just a 2-point advantage as we wind down the ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, this game has been close in almost every category on the stat sheet. I think what is really going to be important as this game comes to a close is toughness level. Who's got the mental toughness to step up to the free throw line and hit those big free throws? Who's got the physical and mental toughness to get on the floor for a loose ball? Loose balls and free throws may wind up determining this game.
The Wildcats are on a 14-3 run here. Collier is hacked and will go to the line for a pair. He gives them the lead. And he misses the second free throw. We've got 1:11 left. Feeds it back. He takes the 3.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
Nice anticipation there. Practice pays off.
It certainly does, and it paid off there because they got the ball to the right man in the right position, and he hit the sweet jumper. That's a clean, nice play.
Stapley throws the ball inbounds. The Cats have the ball, and they have momentum. 15 of the last 21 points. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. Sharp unloads. The 3 is good, Jay, and that's what this team does.
Boy, you've got to get a hand up on these guys. Make them put the ball on the floor and get inside of that arc because they are killing this team from 3.
Jay, what do you like here?
I think they can go for a 3 here, Mike. Send this game into overtime, but they've got to get a good shot. Something open. Move the ball around and look for a guy outside of that line.
The LSU Tigers decide to call a timeout. Allison is called for the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Darren triggers it in. Allison will wrap him up, and that will get him his 4th foul of the ballgame. Allison will wrap him up. That's a foul, and now he has 5. He'll be on the bench from here on out. The Tigers have the ball. They're up by 1. makes his first shot at the line. And he gets both free throws to drop. McLeod comes in off the bench for the first time. Jay, what do you like here?
I think they can go for a three here, Mike. Send this game into overtime, but they've got to get a good shot. Something open. Move the ball around and look for a guy outside of that line. Mike, this kid shoots a very low percentage from the free throw line, which is too bad since you know his team really wants to extend that lead. If he can knock them down, that could really knock the other team out.
And he's off on the second. The Villanova Wildcats take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Coswell will pick up the personal. He picks up his second foul. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. He makes his first shot at the line. And he gets both free throws to drop. The Wildcats call timeout. McLeod heads to the bench. Collier passes it in. Coswell could pick up his 20th point this trip down the floor.
A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
Stapley is called for the personal. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and because we're in the double bonus, we head to the line for two. He gets the first of two. Rhodey going to the bench. And he succeeds at the strike, 2 for 2. The Wildcats take their last time out. Rhodey comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Stooks with the inbound pass. Coswell beat the buzzer. He just got it off in time. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 48-45. You could say these two had a whopper of a game. We're proud to award them today's Burger King Player of the Game.